So I was watching a conversation between Simon Sinek and psychotherapist Esther Perel on LinkedIn last night. And Simon asked her, and what's a missing skill for Gen Zs? And Esther said, talking to strangers. When I heard that, I just thought to myself, wow, she's absolutely right. It just aligns with what I've been talking about. And I'll tell you that, sometimes we got to think about something. Young people never learned how to speak, to have those adult conversations at home. I've said this, that many times parents are still talking to our Gen Zs and young adults as if they're children. And that shift needs to happen. If you remember when our kids were when our children were younger, we told them, don't talk to strangers. And it was right. We needed to say that. It was very necessary for their safety. But here's the thing. We never went back to update that script. We never went back to say, okay, this is how you can talk to strangers safely, confidently, and wisely. So that's the step that is missing. And that's the step that our young people need so that they can go out to the workplace and thrive. Because in the workplace, everyone's a stranger. And so as parents, here's how we can bridge that gap. Because that gap needs to be bridged. Start speaking to your teenagers, like the young adults, in training. You've got to start speaking to that in that way. Practice adult conversations at home. Invite their opinions. Involve them in discussions. Also, you can do role play. Role play introductions, role play eye contact and small talk. These are the ways that our teenagers then start to prepare for when they meet their bosses, their colleagues, or mentors. So, parents, I know very rightly, the first half of childhood is about protection. Let's protect them. But the second half is about preparation. We've got to prepare them for the workplace. We've got to prepare them so that the strangers become opportunities, not threats. We've got to prepare them so that they're able to speak up, look into their eyes and speak up. This way, you get to have your teenagers, your Gen Zs, prepare and be ready for the workplace at hand. So I trust this helps. It was quite interesting when I watched it last night. I was like, yes, it's the missing gap. So let's do more with speaking to our children, especially our teenagers and young adults, like the adults in training, so that they go out there and they can thrive somewhere. It's not just about academics. We say this a lot. We want our children to be prepared to be able to converse, have conversations, pull out opinions, pull out suggestions, speak to adults, because they've already been used to it at home. So I trust this helps. Take care.